Hello my dear students of first preparatory stage. أهلا بيكم طلابنا الأعزاء لمرحلة الصف الأول الإعدادي لمادة اللغة الإنجليزية. وزي ما احنا عارفين إن كل مرة حلقتنا تحت رعاية وإشراف وزارة التربية والتعليم. Let me tell you briefly about what we are going to tackle this session. أو خلوني أقول لكم احنا النهاردة هنعمل إيه بالظبط في الحلقة بتاعتنا أو في الحصة بتاعتنا. We will revise all the previously explained lessons of the previous units. يعني كل الوحدات اللي فاتوا احنا هنعمل عليها revision النهارده concerning الجرامر. في الجرامر part التنسز، الازمنه، الباست والبريزنت وكل دروس الجرامر we will revise today. هنراجع برضو الفوكابولاري، هنراجع الدايلوج how we fill in the gaps in the dialogue. يعني ازاي نحل dialogue يعني حوار. اوكي، وهنتعلم برضو ان احنا how to read a paragraph and answer its questions. كل ده هنتعلمه في حلقة النهاردة through our revision أو من خلال مراجعتنا النهاردة. So be ready with your copybooks أو خليكوا جاهزين copybooks to jot down or to write any information that helps you while studying later on. يعني الcopybooks دي والpens خليكوا محضرينها علشان نكتب مع بعض أي معلومات زيادة ممكن تساعدكم بعد كده في المذاكرة. Okay, so let's have our session now. Let's go. Okay, my dear students. So now get ready with your copybooks and let's start our session of today. We will start by a general revision on the tenses, the past simple tense and why do we use it. Okay, we use the past simple tense أو بنستخدم زمن الماضي البسيط to express something عشان نعبر عن حاجة already happened in the past. حصلت already وخلصت خلاص in the past. And we have a lot of keywords that can help us know that this is the past simple tense. يعني بيبقى عندنا كلمات نعرف بيها إن ده زمن الماضي البسيط. Like last week, last night, last month, last year. Like ago, like yesterday, like in plus any year, like in 2000 for example, in 2020. So all of these keywords أو دي كلها كلمات بتدل على الماضي البسيط the past simple, which means I have to add my verb. يعني لازم أحط الفعل اللي عندي in the form of ed one. يعني لازم أحط ed للverb. And sometimes we have irregular forms of the verbs. يعني لازم نغير الverbs كلها في past. Like go, it is went in the past. Like sleep, it slept. Like lose, it's lost. فمش كل الverbs in the past we just add ed to make it in the past. اوكي، ده بيبقى موجود usually في الكتب بتاعتنا بتاعت المدرسة for English language I mean. إن بيبقى دايما في آخر صفح موجود كل list of the verbs of the irregular forms of the verbs. Okay, so last month here let me show you with. Okay, here I have the clue أو عندي الكلمة الكيورد اللي هتعرفني إن ده past simple tense. Last month, so I shall. That's why I used here visited. I shall choose visited. Okay, we visited our grandparents in Alexandria. Then number two, a space is a group of people who play music together. So here I have the choices: parent, chorus يعني كورال اللي هم بيغنوا في أي concert أو أي حفلة موسيقية. Band الفرقة الموسيقية or party. So of course a group of people who play music together. So it's the band. Okay, then at break, في وقت البريك أو وقت الراحة, we play games with our friends in the classroom, library, laboratory or playground. Of course in the playground. Okay, في الملعب بتاع المدرسة. Number four, space they got any friends. لما بيكون عندي أو بسألك سؤال about have you got or has she got, I have to add have or has plus the subject plus got. يعني هل عندك ده. Okay, according to the subject. If you have a plural subject يعني لو عندي فاعل جمع it takes have. Okay, it agrees with have. But if I am talking about a singular subject يعني لو عندي فاعل مفرد I put has. Okay, so that's why here they are plural. Okay, that's why I will choose have. Okay, have they got any friends? هل هم عندهم أي أصدقاء؟ Number five, all the students like space teacher. So here, what is the suitable word? Can you guess? Yes, definitely it's there. And let me tell you something that there is a difference between here, there and there. Because there, this one, E-R-E, I mean E-R-E, here I refer to a place. when I use there يعني there, like over there, okay? ده حاجة بتشير للمكان. But there as a possessive adjective أو حاجة للملكية, I put T-H-E-I-R. This there, okay? So this is the difference between there, E-R-E, and there, E-I-R. Bear in mind this because it's a common mistake. Okay. Number 7. It's important to stay space online. Of course, I have to choose safe because save with V is a verb, okay? And the clean is an adjective and coward is an adjective معناها جبان. So it's safe, okay? It's an adjective which means آمن, okay? The opposite of dangerous. To make tea, first space some water. So what is the first step in order to make tea? Yes, we should boil the water. نغلي المية. Number 9, the space are دعاء and مها. So can you guess what's the suitable word here to fill in with? Yes, I guess some of you got it correctly. It's girls' names. See something here, because I have 2 girls, I have a plural noun, or I refer to more than one. That's why I add the apostrophe after S, okay? Which means if you have S for your verb or in your noun, like for example, boys, girls, boxes, okay? I add apostrophe after the S, okay? But if you have girl, so how can I show position أو الملكية تبقى ازاي? Like when I say the girl's bag, okay? Here I add the girl's bag, I add apostrophe S because it's one girl. But when I have girls, when you have already S in the noun, you just add apostrophe after the S and that's it. Like the one here in that choice, okay? This is the difference between them. Okay, then my school is space from my house. Near, قريبة, far, بعيدة, easy, سهلة, or long, طويلة. Of course, it's far from. Why it's not near? Because I have from. بعيدة عن أو بعيدة من مكان بيتي يعني, okay? That's why I choose far, far from. We always space to the teacher carefully. Here, talk, listen, forget, or help. Of course, I have 2 here. It's a clue for me. أو حاجة تخليني أعرف which choice is the best. So here I have to choose, of course, listen, يستمع إلى, okay? Listen to the teacher carefully. Number 12. Space is the opposite of safe. I have just said it in number 1. Yes, it's dangerous. خطر ده العكس بتاع كلمة safe اللي هي آمن. Then read the following and then answer the following questions. Okay, let me read for you this short paragraph and then we have some information or some questions we have to answer. I love technology. It's very useful for me. وسائل التكنولوجي أو التكنولوجيا عموما, okay? Technology helps us to do our work. بتساعدنا إن احنا نعمل شغلنا بطريقة modern أو حديثة يعني. We use it every day. We can send messages, do searches يعني بنبعت بيها messages, بنبعت رسائل. Do searches اللي هو بنعمل زي أبحاث بيها. And play games. But to stay safe online, you have to follow some important instructions. علشان تبقى safely using the technology يعني, we have to follow أو لازم نتبع some steps. Okay, like first, keep your password secret. طبعا احنا we don't have to share, we mustn't share our password with anyone. ما ينفعش الباسورد ده أنا بس اللي أبقى عارفه, okay? You shouldn't tell people your personal information like telephone or number. يعني ما ينفعش إن أنا أبعت لأي حد التليفون number أو my personal information. Okay, I have to keep it for myself. Don't make friends with people you don't know online. يفضل أو طبعا يستحسن إن احنا ما نعملش صداقات مع ناس online واحنا ما نعرفهمش because they can harm us أو ممكن يأذونا يعني. Don't send photos to people you don't know. Of course, even if you make friends أو if you have a pen friend, يعني لو عندك صديق مراسلة يستحسن because we don't know him well, عشان احنا ما نعرفوش كويس, so we don't have to share photos. Okay, ما ينفعش ان احنا نشارك الصور بتاعتنا. Now, don't answer a phone call or a video call from someone you don't know. If you are worried about something, tell a parent or a teacher. لو أنت قلقان من حاجة أو شاكك من حاجة أنت مش عارف تستخدمها, you should tell your parent, okay? Or a teacher. Then let's have the questions for this short paragraph. What should you do when you are in trouble? لو أنت عندك trouble, مشكلة, problem, what shall you do or what should you do? المفروض تعمل إيه? I should tell a parent or a teacher. طبعا according to the piece of information given by the end of the paragraph. Okay? احنا بنكمل through the information اللي احنا we got through reading. Number 2. Why do you think you have to follow these rules when you are online? ليه المفروض ان احنا نتبع rules دي when we are online? To stay safe. Okay? عشان نبقى بنستخدم التكنولوجي بشكل آمن يعني. Now, choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. Now, let's choose. You should keep your space secret. Text, email, postcard, or password. But according to the passage we have just read, definitely it's password. We should keep the password for ourselves only. Number 4, the underlined pronoun it that came by the end of the paragraph. طبعا it refers to technology. Okay. Number 5, the underlined word parent means, of course, parent means dad or mom. بابايا أو مامتي. Okay, we have here some questions that needed to be completed with the suitable prepositions, with the suitable verbs. So let's have now a quick look at it. He was born space 22nd of April in 2006. So if you have a full date as it was explained before for you, زي ما شرح لكم قبل كده, with full dates, what preposition shall I use? ايه preposition اللي المفروض استخدمه? Definitely it's on. مع full dates بستخدم on, يعني مع التواريخ الكاملة بستخدم on. But if I am just talking about the year, يعني لو بستخدم بس السنة بستخدم معاها in. And if I am talking about the weekdays, يعني Sunday, Monday, in this case I use on. Okay? So on with the weekdays, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. In with the year itself in 2006. But if I have the full date, لو أنا بقى بتكلم على كل التاريخ, in this case I use on. Okay? At طبعا is definitely used with the time. لو بتكلم عن الساعة. So here, number 2. Dalia lives in Kenya, an African space, island, city, town, or country. Kenya is an African country. The country is the biggest one. هي الدولة نفسها. يليها الcity وبعد كده التاون. يعني city وتاون معناهم مدن, بس الcity أكبر, مدينة أكبر, يعني bigger than town. Okay? Country is the biggest بقى. دي الدولة الأكبر كلها. Island means a place surrounded by water, يعني الجزيرة. Okay? They will go to Cairo space train. If I'm talking about means of transport, لو بتكلم على وسائل المواصلات, they all agree with by bus, by car, by bike, for example. So it's by train, by plane. دي مع كل وسائل المواصلات. Only if you're talking about foot, يعني لو بتروح لمكان مشي, I say on foot, not by foot. Okay? Number 4. When it's raining, you space go out. Should, must, might, or shouldn't. Look at the meaning. Okay? Of course, you shouldn't. You shouldn't go out. Number 5. Tagine is a traditional meal from tagine أو الطاجن. A traditional meal يعني وجبة تقليدية from Morocco, المغرب, Egypt, مصر, USA, الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية, or Zimbabwe. Okay, دولة زيمبابوي. So it's of course in Morocco, من المغرب. دي أشهر أكلات عندهم والطاجين أو بالطواجن يعني. Ahmed should space his password secret. So I use the verb keep. Why it's not keeps, although I have Ahmed here? Because I have should. When you have should, when you have must, you have to add the verb directly after it in infinitive form. يعني أنا لو عندي should أو must بحط بعدهم الverb in infinitive في المصدر يعني without adding anything to it. Okay? That's why I chose keep. Now, number 7. Space is something you buy to remember a holiday. Souvenir, view, castle or culture. souvenir هدية تذكارية, view منظر, castle القلعة, culture الثقافة. Definitely I buy souvenirs أو الهدايا التذكارية. Number 8. She space likes swimming. Don't, isn't, hasn't or doesn't. Here I'm talking about a fact for her. For any fact or for any habits, يعني أو أي حاجة إحنا متعودين عليها أو حاجة ليها علاقة بالحقيقة في الطبيعة اللي إحنا عايشين فيها. In this case I use present simple tense. يعني بستخدم زمن المضارع البسيط. In this case I can add s or I say it or I leave it in an infinitive form. يعني لو أنا بتكلم على present simple tense المضارع البسيط, I add s or es with the singular subjects or I leave it as it is in infinitive form if I have a plural subject. So here I say she doesn't like. If I have a negative form, لو عندي negative form and I want to put it in the present simple tense, I should add doesn't with the singular subjects or don't with the plural subjects. Okay, I have she, that's why I use doesn't. Doesn't like. Doesn't should be followed by like infinitive. Space on the icons on the computer to send an email. So what should I do? Here I click. بدوس على الايكونز اللي عندي على الديسكتوب في اللابتوب. What should I space to get high marks? Of course, what should I do? Should I do? Because with should I always use infinitive forms of the verbs. They often, and I have often here. Often is a key word for the present simple tense. احنا عندنا الكي words أو الكلمات اللي بتعرفنا إن ده present simple tense. Mainly 5 words. Often, usually, always, never, sometimes. لما الاقي أي حاجة من دول, it means إن أنا I have to use the present simple tense. يعني I have to add s with the verb if I have a singular subject, or to leave it infinitive form in an infinitive form if I have a plural subject. Okay, so they often space shopping at the weekends. Of course, it's go shopping, يعني يذهب للتسوق. Number 12, I don't like these cakes because they have space sugar in them. So, what is the suitable answer here? Sugar. Too much sugar. أنا عايزة أقول إن أنا ما بحبش الكيكس دي عشان فيها سكر كتير. So, sugar is an uncountable noun, يعني اسم لا يعد. So, in this case, if I want to refer to it that it's too much, I say too much sugar. But in the things that are countable, يعني الحاجات اللي بتتعد, بقول معاها too many. Okay? فsugar, rice, water, juice, كل دي حاجات كميات أو سوائل مش بتتعد. That's why أنا بشير ليها أو بشاور ليها ب too much يعني كتير. Okay? Then, Sarah and Dina go to the school library. Here we have a dialogue and we have to fill in the gaps using the suitable words. هنشوف الديالوج أو الحوار between Dina and Sarah. Dina, good morning Sarah. When will we start doing our research? احنا هنعمل امتى الريسيرش أو البحث بتاعنا. During the break, that was the reply from Sarah. يعني ده الرد بتاعها. Dina قالت great. Where space? So Sarah's reply came in the school library. المفروض دينا تقول where will we meet? هنتقابل فين? Where will we meet? طبعا احنا هنا we use the future simple tense عشان احنا هنا لسه بنتكلم على حاجة that will happen in the future. Okay? So where will we meet? In the school library. في المكتبة اللي في المدرسة. Our space, Sarah said, of course I am ready. So of course she is asking her if she's ready or not. Are you ready? And don't forget the question mark. Are you ready? Then Dina says, is it easy to find the books we need? The reply came from Sarah by saying, yes, it's easy. And if it's not, comma, you can ask for help. Okay, طبعا أنا أضفت part if it's not, you can ask for help عشان بعد كده دينا بتسأل who will help us there. يعني لازم هنا already البارت ده يتحط في reply أو رد سارة. Then Sarah will reply the librarian اللي هو البيرسون أو الشخص اللي بيشتغل في المكتبة. طبعا library اللي هي المكتبة in which I borrow or read books، يعني مكتبة أنا بقرأ فيها الكتب أو بستعير منها كتب، مش بشتري منها كتب. أوكي، الأماكن اللي احنا بنشتري منها الكتب it's called bookshop، بس اللايبراري ده مكان أنا بقرأ فيه الكتاب أو بستعير منه كتاب. This is the difference between library and a bookshop. Okay, then by the end I hope anything which was said or suitable by Dina, I hope we could get a good job. يا ريت ان احنا نعمل في الاخر research كويس يعني. Another dialogue here that we have. What's your favorite food? Ali said it's space. So Ahmed said كشري. Fantastic. So it's the same كشري هي بتتقال in English and in Arabic. So Ali said it's كشري. Then because it's the same reply from Ahmed. Fantastic. What are its space? And then he will talk about the things that are there in كشري. So of course he is asking about ingredients, المكونات. Okay? So what are its ingredients? Ingredients, المكونات. And don't forget the question mark by the end of every dialogue. Space, tomatoes and pasta. ايه تاني بيكون في الوجبة دي؟ We have rice and lentils. الرايس اللي هو الرز ولentils اللي هو العدس. Okay? Then Ahmed, is it space? Yes, it's very delicious. طبعا هقول نفس ال adjective is it delicious عشان هو بيأكد على كلامي وبيقول لي yes it's delicious. What else do you like? انت بتحب ايه كمان؟ I enjoy rice and fish. Then a question. Then the reply came from Ahmed, I like pizza very much. So Ali will say what about you? يعني ماذا عنك? Okay? Then Ali replied me too. Okay. Here we just introduced some of the vocab words and some of the tenses, and I just want to make like a recap for you, a quick recap أو revision سريع احنا قلنا ايه النهاردة في السيشن. Okay, so now we have the tenses. احنا رجعنا tenses, past mainly past simple tense present simple tense. خلوني تاني أفكركم. Past simple tense has some keywords like last, like ago, like in the past, like in plus any year. يعني in لما بتيجي معاها أي سنة ده برضو معناه إن هو past simple tense. Okay, yesterday طبعا كل ده keywords for the past simple tense. As for the present simple tense, we have some keywords, mainly the 5 I said: always, sometimes, usually, often and never. يعني لما الاقي اي حاجه من الخمس كلمات دي it means I have to use the present simple tense. يعني I have to add s or es with the verb if I have a singular subject, or I add infinitive verb if I have a plural subject. وبرضو I takes the same form of the plural verbs. يعني I بقول I have مثلا مش I has. Okay? طيب ده كان quick recap on the tenses. وبرضو رجعنا the difference between too much و too many. قلنا too much و too many كتير، بس حاجات للcountable وحاجات للuncountable. يعني too much water, too much rice, too much sugar, okay, too much juice. But if I have too many books, too many boys, too many girls in the class, ده الفرق ما بينهم. اوكي، وبرضو شفنا ازاي بنكمل الدايلوج، وشفنا ازاي ان احنا we can read a short paragraph and answer its questions. ده كان a quick recap on what we did today. I hope everything was clear for you. وهستناكم تاني for next session with more interesting slides, and be ready next time with your copybooks. Thank you so much and stay safe. Bye.